So, the film begins by showing Jair, who owns a luxury car that gives the outward impression of considerable wealth and success. However, in truth, he is currently unemployed and has no job. He doesn't. As a result, his household is in very bad shape. Jair has given many job interviews but was not selected in any of them. And on one quiet evening, a deeply saddened Chapu returned home to his worried wife, who advised him to sell their luxurious house and car. Even though he was reluctant and didn't want to, Jair ultimately had to agree, even going so far as to fire his house helper, and his ongoing job search left him feeling very depressed. He threw away duplicate keys and left from here. Jair had now moved into a small apartment and had also enrolled in a short course, so that his profile could improve and he could have more job opportunities. Additionally, he kept attending interviews, facing failures in many of them. But finally, he did get a job, and he was very happy. But it wasn't until later that he realized he would have to do a paid internship for the first 6 months in this company. He had to do a paid internship, realizing that he would have to work for free for experience. At this time, Jair was very sad and even refused this job and left. While coming and going, he found the key in his pocket that his helper had thrown away during the move. He picked up the keys and turned towards his old house, but he stood outside for quite a while. And when he saw that the new people living in the house had left, he hid and became happy in that same house. Jair looks at the picture of the new owner in this house. He looks at the beautiful view from this house, which he has always visited and spent a lot of time here, making him feel much better, and then he left the house. The next day at noon, he arrived. Today he even began searching this house. He found many documents and a red-colored token. This token was from a rehab center. To find out who went there and why, he turned on their computer. From their computer, Javier received a lot of information about them. For example, an accident happened to this family a year ago. Because they were intoxicated while at this house, his driving license was officially banned for a full year. He drinks alcohol, which has caused his wife and daughter, not to mention his entire family, to become quite distant from him. His story was very much matching with the new owner of his house. Therefore, Fawn decided to start noticing Javier, and this was actually Javier's plan, to soon between these two. By meeting often, a good friendship develops. It is revealed that the boy's name is Homer Thomas. The next day, Javier visits Thomas's house again and turns on his computer. And he makes many changes to his schedule. Because this schedule was also linked to his mobile's schedule changed too. Due to Thomas's calendar changing, he arrives very late to pick up his daughter from school. Consequently, his wife and daughter, indeed his family, are very upset with him. Because of the events that occurred on this day, Thomas had become very sad and was trying hard to fix and restore his family. The next day, he also went to attend rehabilitation classes. And here, once again, he meets Javier after a group discussion. These people come to a coffee shop again, where Thomas shares a lot of things with Javier about his family and also shows pictures of his family, and he tells Javier to show pictures of his family too. So Jave says, "I don't have pictures right now, but I will definitely show them tomorrow." Their friendship grows so much that Thomas invites Javier to his home. At this point, it feels to Javier as if he has completed some mission. The next day, he arrives at his old house, that is, Thomas's house, bringing a book. Now he meets his old gardener here, who asks him whom he has come to meet. He didn't want anyone to know he was meeting Thomas, so he said, "Some of my documents still arrive at my old address. I'm just here to pick them up." Well, now he comes inside the house. Thomas gives him a warm welcome. And until now, Thomas doesn't know that this house used to belong to Javier. When he talks a lot with these people, has dinner, and leaves. The next day, when Thomas was leaving for the office, his gardener came and asked him, "Did Nia's former owners come yesterday to collect some belongings?" Thomas said no. Nothing like that happened. The gardener then apologized to Thomas and left.